All right, guys, now that season 8, episode 1 of Love Island has aired and all of the islanders have paired off into couples, let's do a little vibe check between them. I want to know the energy between all the couples because I have a lot of thoughts right now. So I'm going to start with Melanie and Sincere. I feel like Melanie is hiding something from Sincere, or she's keeping her cards close to her chest. I have the Three of Cups and Judgment here. The physical attraction is very evident between them, as we saw last night, but Sincere did keep mentioning that she seemed very familiar to him, which is kind of weird. I don't know if they know each other outside of the show or they run in the same circles. I wouldn't be surprised. He said his dad is from North Philly. I think like she's from Philly and like he lives in New Jersey or something like that. But with the Judgment card here, there's going to be a shocking revelation that could occur between them. I also see Kata, the new bombshell, being a potential issue and Sincere having a wandering eye. But overall, with the Queen of Pentacles here, I do feel like he actually really likes Melanie. I think he likes her more than she likes him, and she uses that to her advantage with the Queen of Swords here. Two queens here. Interesting. Yeah, I think she's keeping her cards close to her chest, like I said before, and she enjoys having the upper hand over Sincere. Next up is Kenzie and Zach. We did see in the preview for episode 2 that Kenzie is going to pretty much crash out because she seems to have found out that Zach isn't feeling her the same way that she's feeling him. We got the Tower card here, so this is definitely going to cause her to act out of character, have a meltdown, and it's going to be very off-putting for everyone in the villa. It's going to be very uncomfortable to watch and for everyone else to witness that. Six of Cups in reverse. I do feel like this is causing her to feel really insecure, or maybe it's going to strike a nerve in her for sure, and maybe question like her own, make her question her own worth. And I also do see Kata being a potential issue between them as well. She seems like she would be more of Zach's type. And yeah, she has the potential to blow things up between them as a couple, and it's not gonna look pretty. Let's see the energy between Casey and Anaya. Casey's my favorite male islander so far. They are a very physically beautiful couple. I think he's just very reserved. I got the Chariot, the King of Wands. Okay, yeah, he definitely has that fiery Aries energy to him. Nine of Pentacles. I think he actually really does like Anaya. He sees her as the prize. He is interested in her, but there's something around their connection that's very unclear at the moment. I'm also picking up that he's reserved because he may be holding on to past feelings about love or around an ex, and he may be a bit insecure with the way he shows up in relationships, so he wants to drive the relationship forward. He's still interested in staying in a couple with her as of right now, but I don't know. I feel like Anaya, Seven of Pentacles, I think she's in a wait and see energy. I'm not sure if she's feeling him as much as he's feeling her. Next up is Beatrice and Sean. I really like Beatrice. I think she's a firecracker. She's going to be very messy and entertaining to watch. She made it clear that she's not sure about Sean because he does have a child, and honestly, that's very valid. He's also a cop, so that's very valid too. Death card literally flew out. It's wraps for Sean. He's probably going to be the first islander to go home. She seems very interested in Gabe. And yeah, Beatrice is there to have a good time. She's not there for a long time. She's just there to have a good time. She's young and turnt. She's going to probably couple up with Gabe, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I see her being the one who comes out on top in this situation, and Sean ends up, yeah, it's wraps for him. He's going to be the first to go. Then lastly, we have Bryce and Trinity. I also really like Trinity. She's very funny. She's also going to be very messy and entertaining to watch. Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty clear from last night's episode she's not feeling Bryce. He's pretty hard to read. I think he lacks a little bit of passion, and she's very energetic and extroverted. He seems to be more introverted. They also have a pretty big age difference. He's 29, she's 22, so that's gonna be a pretty big issue between them. I think they're just in two different places in life. I think she wants him to be more forward, more passionate, more fiery, and that's just like not his personality, at least from what we've seen so far. Let's see what's energy happening between them. Page of Pentacles. I do think she will be interested in Gabe, the next bombshell to come in, and she's also like, she might hold on to the connection as of right now if Gabe doesn't choose her. But I do see Trinity having a wandering eye and leaving the connection with Bryce with the Page of Wands here. She's going to be flirting a lot. She's not going to commit to him right away. She's going to keep her options open. Let's see how he feels about this. Four of Pentacles, the Star, and the Three of Pentacles. Meanwhile, yeah, I feel like he actually wants to hold on to the connection with Trinity. He does seem to want to give her a chance. He's attracted to her. But yeah, it takes two people to make a connection work, and Miss Girl is definitely not interested. Like I said with Beatrice, she's there for a good time, not a long time. She's not looking for anything serious. I also want to do a quick read on the bombshells energy, Kata and Gabe. So let's see how they're going to show up in tonight's episode. Ooh, yeah, the Devil, Three of Cups. They're both obviously the two new temptations in the villa. They're definitely both bombshelling. The Hermit card here. I feel like Kata has a very mysterious vibe. She's very sexy. She came in pretty hot. So did Gabe with his accent and his tattoos. Like, they're both very tempting for pretty much all of the Islanders. Maybe except for Kenzie, because she seems really stuck on Zach. But they're both very good bombshells. They're going to make good TV. Page of Wands, they're going to be flirting, keeping their options open. And they're definitely both going to cause a lot of issues and maybe even betrayal in a couple of couplings.